Parents never talked about money, or did they? Welcome to day 15 in our Unlock Money Magic adventure specifically made for women. So you may have the experience, like most people, that your parents didn't actually talk about money, but today we're going to find out how they talked without words, how you absorbed their money story. We're going to do a little bit longer visualization at the beginning today, so today is a little different. But then we're still going to do the tapping, both the negative tapping or the truth of how we feel, and then the turnaround and the positive empowering tapping. So in the background of this is that up until we're about 6 or 7, everything that happens around us goes straight into our unconscious mind. That's because the brain is not yet developed to make logical sense of what we're seeing. It's the prefrontal cortex is the thinking part of our brain has just not been developed yet. So everything that we experience up until about the age of 6, 7-ish or so, we just take as if it's the truth and we don't question it. And it's so unconscious that we often don't even realize we have those beliefs. It's just the way it is. It's just like water to a fish. So if you feel comfortable to do so, close your eyes. And this process is from Margaret Lynch's Tapping into Wealth projects that I'm using with my clients. So I want you to imagine you're about 6-ish or so years old. And maybe you imagine it as if you're watching a movie on a movie screen. So see that movie screen and see yourself and look at your parents, and they're talking about money. So on your movie screen, what do you see? Where is it? The kitchen? Is it the living room? Is it on the phone? Just paint a picture, and it's totally okay if you think you're making it up. What's your parents talk about money? Hear the words that they're saying to each other. Feel the energy in the room. And maybe you're just like a fly on the wall. You may not actually be in that room. Maybe silent for a moment for you to really feel into this picture. And feel in your body what that feels like. And interesting enough, most clients report that what they see in this picture on the movie screen and the feelings they feel, almost the same thing they're experiencing as adults. But this may not be true for you. So locate that feeling in your body, on a scale from 0 to 10, how intense is it? And then we'll just use the words that most clients use, but as always, you replace the words with what's true for you. So tap on the side of the hand. They are my parents, and they're fighting about money. I see them arguing. I see tears. And even though I have absorbed all of this, and it has become my pattern, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have taken on my parents' money paradigm, and I didn't even know it, I now choose to discreate this and create my own money paradigm. Even though there was so much struggle in our family, so much negativity about money, I choose to distance myself from it now because I never chose to feel this. Stop tapping on the side of the hand. Take a deep breath in and out. Tune into the picture and the feelings in your body. And then top of the head. There are my parents. Eyebrow. And they're dealing with money. Side of the eye. And maybe there's fighting and arguing under your eye. Or maybe there's crying under your nose. Maybe there's blame, chin crease. Maybe there's silence, collarbone. Maybe it's just those mean looks under your arm. But I can feel the energy of it. Top of the head and then tap through the points at your own pace. Can feel the struggle. I can feel it in my body right now. I can feel the heaviness. I feel it in my body right now. I can feel the hopelessness. I feel it in my body right now. I can feel the blame and shame. I can feel it in my body right now. Even if my parents never talked about money, they spoke loud and clear through their energy and their conversations with each other. Maybe there were secrets. Maybe there was betrayal. Maybe there was so much struggle. And I took all of that into my little body. All these feelings are in my body right now. And they feel like the truth. Because that is what I grew up with. Maybe it was feast and famine. All these patterns with money that I observed with my parents. I'm either doing the exact same thing today, or I'm trying to do the exact opposite. Either way, they shaped me. And I didn't choose these patterns. They were given to me. But I don't need to blame my parents. They did the best that they knew how, given what they had and what they knew. I just absorbed it all unconsciously. But now I am making it conscious. And this very awareness now gives me the power to choose. Do I still want to do the same thing my parents did? Part of me may want to be loyal. That's what they did, so I should be the same way. That's how I continue to belong to the tribe. But another part of me says, I don't think so. My parents struggled, and I thought money means struggle. But I'm not 6 years old anymore. Today, I can make my own choices. I am willing to release this old money paradigm I inherited. I'm choosing to release this old money paradigm that I inherited. I am beginning to release it right now. I totally honor my parents' struggle, and I'm still letting it go. It was their struggle. It no longer needs to be mine. I love and appreciate my parents, and I'm letting go of their money paradigm. As I'm tapping through this, I can feel a silent power rising within me. My power to choose. My power to choose and create my own story. My own story starts today. And I am writing my own story. My story includes that I'm getting better and better at handling money. My story includes that more and more money is coming to me and staying with me. I am empowered around money. I feel calm around money. I feel peaceful with money. I feel happy with money. I feel generous with money. Whatever my story is, I get to write it myself now. And I'm getting better and better at this money thing. Okay, stop tapping. Take a deep breath in and out. And feel into your body. How does it feel now? Scale from 0 to 10. How has it shifted already? When you're ready, you can open your eyes. And come back to a new, more empowered version of yourself. Every time you tap, you're shifting your identity. You're becoming a better and better money manager, a better steward of money. You can honor your parents in their struggle, and you still get to write your own story now. Speaking of writing your own story, get out your tracker. Track your unexpected income, your magic and miracles. You know, the link is in the description box below. Invite a friend on this journey. Repeat this tapping if you need to. And then make sure you subscribed and have your notifications turned on. Today we talked about your parents. Tomorrow we're going to dive into more ancestral patterns. Thank you for tapping with me, and have a beautiful day.